Welcome back to another year of Match of the Day 2s. We have highlights of today's two games from the Barclays Premiership and all the goals from yesterday too. Whether you like the show or not, feel free to attack us tonight because we're very strong in defence. Between the sticks, we have the venerable Bob Wilson, keeper, keeper's coach and broadcaster. At full-back, Graham Lasso. He's working on being venerable, but he's got some way to go because he's only just retired. When I was a kid watching Football Focus, I would never have imagined it possible that one day I'd actually share a studio with Bob Wilson. Then again, I never would have thought in a million years that Wigan Athletic would be playing top-flight football.
An astonishingly, amazingly rich chairman meets with one who is merely incredibly rich. Wigan have signed 7 new players and they're all limbering up for a fight with anyone who says they're going straight back down. For Chelsea, it's simple. With yet more massive players on board, nothing less than top place will do. There wasn't a spare one of these available in Wigan this morning. Our commentator there, Jonathan Pearce.
It's a dream come true for Dave Whelan, chairman of Wigan Athletic. 11 years ago, when he took over, this club lay bottom of the Football League. Today, they start Premiership football on equal terms with the most talked-about club in the world. But manager Paul Jewell is adamant they're here as scalp hunters, not autograph hunters. Only 2 of his sides started the final match of last season. 6 new signings: Pollitt, Chimbonda, Onsho, Deseo, Francis and Camara. Nathan Ellington has left for West Brom. Phelan, Kavanagh, McCulloch and Tome are injured. Chelsea are unchanged from the Community Shield. Crespo, Joe Cole and Wright Phillips among £44.5 million of talent on the bench. 4 times the value of the entire Wigan squad. This is Teal. Now Jason Roberts. Free kick to Wigan. Here's Bullard. Now Henri Camara. Oh, lovely run. Good effort. Pushed out. Can Roberts turn it in? And in the end, indecision between Roberts and Mann, and the chance was gone. Free kick was taken quickly. And Camara, relegated with Wolves and Southampton last season, a stinging shot. And Roberts couldn't follow it up. Bullard. Mann. Comes to Roberts on the edge of the pen. This is Camara. Well, he's in the mood. Paul Jewell said to me he's not really first team fit. Didn't have much of a pre-season, but he was a whisker away there. Jose Mourinho met Paul Jewell in the summer. They had a meeting. Jewell went down to Stamford Bridge to discuss a possible Portuguese signing, and he wanted to know the quality of the player. He discussed it with Mourinho. Good Johnson. Drogba. Chelsea's first real effort. Up to Drogba. They were accused of being too direct last week by Arsenal. Chelsea. The shot was over the bar. Robin. Inside Baines. Dragged it wide. Paul Jewell had his success at Bradford when he kept them up miraculously, and he says Wigan is a football club built on stronger foundations. In danger for Wigan, and he's gone for it. A dip, but too late for Ian Robin. But Chelsea are getting closer. Chimbonda. Oh, away from Delorno, far too easily. Terry was reaching for it. Gallus away. Lampard under pressure. Francis into the box. Camara pulls it back. Will it come here? It does. To Mann! Great chance for Wigan Athletic. You don't get many against Chelsea, and when they come, you have to take them. Lampard caught there. Francis marauding. I thought the chance had gone. And Mann snatched at it and poked it up and over the bar. Robin. Chelsea Have a corner kick. In it comes. Oh, great header! Over the bar by John Terry. Header had real power, but he couldn't get over it, and that was a great chance for Chelsea. And you wonder whether the longer the game goes on, Chelsea will be favoured to nick it, because Wigan have had the chances and have spurned the chances. This is Duff. And Pollock just reached out enough. It was a good save, you know, because I think he saw it late. Clever stuff by Duff, because he knew there were two defenders blocking the vision of Pollock. And that's the closest Chelsea have come in the first half. A sign of how well Wigan are doing. Chelsea make two half-time substitutions. The mini marvels are on. 5'5" Sean Wright-Phillips, 5'6" Joe Cole. Combined price £27.6 million. This is Camera. Away by Lampard. Here's Joe Cole, well read on show, but he committed himself and didn't come away with the ball. And Cole finds Crespo, and Lampard's in space. Crespo head down, goes for goal. Pollitt saves, and off Chimbonda. Crespo should have released to Lampard there, but he went for goal. Here's Cole. And gets the shot away. It stung the fingers of Mike Pollitt, but in the end he held on. Straight at the goalkeeper. In towards Henri Camera. Makaleli wasn't fooled by that, and now this is Joe Cole. And Lampard's outside him, and Cole will find Frank Lampard. Into Didier Drogba. Crespo just blocked by Chimbonda. Fortune favours the brave, and Wigan were fortunate there. Now this is Buller. And Camera, look at the space here. And Mann is available on the left-hand side. And he looks for him, and just away by Sean Wright-Phillips covering back. And Chelsea were so very nearly cut wide open. Too much space. And he very nearly found Mann. Good reading of the game by Sean Wright-Phillips. Crespo. Here's Cole. Del Horno deflected off Teal, and Chelsea thought it was a hand. And Teal looked sheepish, and that's why it hit him on the right hand. On show. Now Teal, mistake by John Terry. No, you don't see many of those these days. Here's Chimbonda. And Teal. Looking for the far post. Francis was there. Oh, what a story that would have been. What a story. Francis hits the bar. The closest we've come to a goal. And it wasn't from one of the Chelsea multi-millionaires. It was Damien Francis from Wigan Athletic. And a lick of paint away from a sensation. There will be 3 minutes of stoppage time. Now Mark, Jason Roberts. Oh, completely sold John Terry there. Roberts, oh, look at here, the space to his right-hand side. Johansson dragged it wide. What is going on, he's saying. See you later, John Terry, said Jason Roberts. And Wigan have had the chances to make a very good story, a world headline story. It would be so cruel now for Wigan to lose the game. But the challenge by Francis on Cole was clumsy. It's Lampard. And it hit Sean Wright-Phillips. And can Wigan break away? Here's Teal. It's 3 against 1. He's got support in the middle. And on the far side in Johansson. Teal looks for Johansson as he overplayed it. Johansson! It would have been one of the biggest stories in Premiership history. And Dave Whelan was on his feet. But the shot flew high and wide. Now Crespo. Oh, what a goal! One moment Wigan could have won it. And Hernan Crespo, nearly 2.5 minutes into stoppage time, has broken hearts and very nearly broke the net. His first goal for Chelsea since the Champions League semi-final against Monaco in April of last year. And Crespo wins the 3 points for the champions on the opening day. But Wigan have won the hearts and minds of a nation. It was blistering. It was worthy of winning any game. But poor old Wigan didn't deserve it in this game. What a strike. Chelsea have it. He'll get his admirers this season, and they'll get points this season if they play like this, Paul Jewell and Wigan. But Hernan Crespo, with one of the best goals you'll see all campaign on day one, gives Chelsea the 3 points. Hernan Crespo, point winner, heartbreaker.
It's difficult to take, Jonathan. Yeah, the players gave everything they had there, and it's just concede a goal, basically almost the last kick of the game. It feels awful at the moment, but we have to take positives out of the performance, because the performance was nothing short of magnificent. You know, as far as effort, determination, organisation was concerned, we have to have positives out of that. The only negative of the whole day is the result.
Phew, that was very close, wasn't it?
And unfair, in my opinion. Unfair. I think. Of course, they defend, and of course they play in counter-attack, but and we dominate more. But they play better than us. Better attitude, players with concentration, with commitment. As a team, everybody fighting a lot, and we were not the team that we normally are.
One of the best you've ever scored?
Maybe yes, because I don't remember. Score a lot of goals with the left foot outside the box. was a good sensation. Maybe I try again.